and so far away from that that an overwhelming response was throw they butt in jail. I wish they would have gotten my stuff like that. I'd have taught them a lesson. And I'm just seeing an environment where you know young men are already being killed for how they look. And
Yeah.
if we can in any way, shape, or form help change that narrative, then I don't want to add to the negative stereotype. I want to be somebody that extended grace and not just gave grace, but also gave advice and opportunity as well. So, on top of the cleanup, Shannon, I feel like it's been
Mhm.
put on my heart, and people might think I'm crazy for this. And I'm putting Alderman Russell Stamper on blast right now because I know he gonna help figure out how to support this. So Russ, you gonna hear it here first. I would love to figure out a way that we do a block party for that area and just shower that community with a bunch of love and bring some great energy to that neighborhood and reinforce to those kids that it's still some love out here for them and reinforce to those families that there are resources and support out here that could help them get through whatever it is that we need to grow through together as a community. What you think, Shannon? Am I crazy? Am I crazy for wanting to do a block party now after they just brought the block and partied in the warehouse?
Look, they had enough
Like,
partying for the year. I think.
Xavier said, I'm crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Am I crazy?
I mean,
833-212-1017. What'd you say, Shannon? My bad.
no, I think they partied enough. But hey, a little more love won't hurt nobody.
Maybe we call it a love fest, not a block party. How about that?
Yeah.
You coming, Xavier?
I love Milwaukee Fest.
You coming, Zach?
No.
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 Said no.
Just
I'm
a
choosing to
no.
believe different, y'all. I don't want to give up on the city of Milwaukee and our young people. So, in order to not give up, I'm gonna put some more love out there. So, somebody,
That's a
we got a
beautiful
caller
thing.
on line one.
Wait.
Said, wait. Yeah, Shannon, I think that's what's on my spirit this morning after I prayed, and I went to sleep early
That's
too.
beautiful though.
All right, we got a
That's a
caller
beautiful thing.
real quick. Let's talk to David. David, how are you doing? You are live on the lunch break on the Truth.
You're tripping.
I'm
You're tripping, bro.
I'm tripping.
You're tripping. You can't give with the old school sayings. Spoil the rod, spare the child, or spare the child, spoil the rod, whatever. You're tripping.
Spare the rod, spoil
They
the
gotta
child.
get something.
Okay, so what's
Yeah,
what's the
tripping.
what's the that sounded real you don't talk to him like the other because he ain't one of the other. No, but oh, he already gone. You cut him off.
I
Nah,
didn't do nothing.
He hung up. He hung up.
He
He
said
hung
that
up.
was a mic drop.
No, all good. We'll revisit Am I Tripping after these breaks. Don't go anywhere. You are live on the lunch break on the Truth 101.7 FM.
Don't do that.
Check it out one time.
Truth Nation, great morning. Welcome to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. We're broadcasting live from the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I am the legendary Home Blow along with my girl.
Bailey Coleman.
How you doing and feeling this morning, Bailey?
Great. How was the rest of your birthday yesterday?
Went to Red Crab. I love seafood.
Nice. Nice.
Not with the eggs or nothing like that, but
Right.
I love
Okay.
my crab legs. I love my lobster tails. I love my
You
shrimp.
know what?
Yeah.
That was a very black thing for you to do on your birthday.
Right here. Oh,
in more than one way.
okay. Well, Well, it ended up.
Some might argue that's black food, black owned establishment, and of course, Homer Bro is black, so it's a black birthday.
Yeah. But so Cheryl was like, she already know, like,
Right.
what you wanted. I'm like, nothing.
Yeah.
So because I usually don't do
Yeah.
anything, but of course, if I can get seafood,
There
like
you
I
go.
have to have like seafood like at least once a week.
You know what? I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so she was like, all right, cool. So we ended up going to Red Crab, but she had also sent out mass texts. So it ended up being about 12
Of your closest friends and relatives.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
So yeah. So we call them Blow Mafia. I got blowradio.com.
Okay.
And so, yeah, just a lot of great people ended up coming out, and they had. I knew it was different when I saw it. It was like, oh, y'all over here, and I'm like, that's a big old table.
Right.
I don't need that big old table. And
They was
that
like,
big
yeah,
old
you
table
are.
got filled and had to add extra chairs.
Yes.
So it was a great thing, and I enjoyed my seafood. I enjoyed great
I'm
conversation
glad.
and reminiscing on different
Yeah.
times that were had from blowradio.com cruise and all kind of stuff like that. So
Love it.
yeah. So it was a great evening. It was a great evening. So,
Nice.
Yep. Then went home and went to sleep.
Hey.
That's the highest. I
yeah. Hey, you know what?
guess.
It was your birthday.
Right.
Do whatever.
Yep.
That's how you're supposed to do it. And you know what? You'll take joy in knowing that we both did the same thing on our birthdays.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, although I
Yeah.
didn't go to Red Crab.
Okay.
I went to St. Paul's out in Mequon.
Ah, I ain't mad at you.
My son
I
took
ain't
me
mad
out
at
there.
you.
Shout out to Kendall.
Yeah, I am not mad at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I try to hit the one downtown.
Every once in a while.
Milwaukee Public Market.
Yeah. There you
Yeah, I
go.
try to hit that up when I
But
can.
but I like Red Crab too. I ain't like that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'll roll through.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, well,
Pick me up.
we gonna have
on.
to roll. Yeah, we gonna have to roll up. Yeah, we'll roll up.
Yes. Oh,
I'm
definitely.
telling you.
Yeah.
You had no problem
Yep.
with me. Now
Yep.
I don't know about our whiteologist Xavier,
Yeah, I
our
don't know.
producer.
I don't know about that.
Great morning, Xavier.
He might be like, no, let's go to
No,
St. Paul.
it's
St. Paul.
it's the shells
Oh,
and
yeah.
the
Oh,
seasoning that
the seasoning might get you down. Yeah.
I'm really kind
Well,
of.
you know what? At St. Paul, you can get it without. I think. You okay?
Yeah.
Could
So,
you?
what are you
He might
talking
not
about?
like crab though.
wait. Do you eat seafood?
Not really.
I know.
Yes. Well.
Salmon?
Yeah.
I mean, are you
Your salmon
allergic
is
to
good.
shellfish?
Too much work.
Too much. work.
Okay.
So you don't like to work?
No, I just don't like the
Well,
work
you
while
just
I'm eating.
said it. You just said it. I'm just trying to.
Well,
I'm just trying to figure it out.
You know.
You know,
Too much
sometimes.
mess, too much mess. I don't want to put on gloves when I'm eating food.
Oh, okay. All
Well,
right.
no. See, now every place isn't like that,
Right.
right? Because if you go to, like, say, for example, a St. Paul's Fish Market, you don't have to put on any gloves, and they give you the tools to work with.
Yeah,
So,
I
you don't wanna do
I
all
don't-
that?
Yeah, I don't want tools. I just want
Oh.
to eat my food.
You just want your fork.
Yeah. So you want to go to one where they actually cut the lobster tail open and pull it out. You don't have to do.
I don't
any work.
even want the lobster tail.
And then the crab.
It's too
legs
much.
Are sliced.
That's
in
too. That's too black for him.
The,
I
right.
don't think it's a race thing. It's just a thing of
I
I don't think
think
I want to
it's,
sit and work while I'm eating.
I don't want to work while I'm eating.
Oh, okay. Well, you know,
You know somebody worked, whatever type of food you eat, you know somebody worked
right
to get it to your plate, right? You
Good.
do
That's
know
true.
that, right?
That's
Yeah,
true.
I want them
But
to
you
work
don't-
so
you
I
didn't
can
want to
enjoy
put
the
it.
benefits.
You don't want to
That's
put.
why I'm paying.
So
No sweat equity from you, huh?
Exactly.
Well, Cheesecake Factory has a wonderful miso salmon,
Okay.
and they used to have this barbecue salmon that was the bomb. I think they might bring it back seasonally.
Okay.
Yeah. So those are a couple of options for you.
I just make the salmon myself.
Oh, okay.
I know how to cook, you know.
Okay. Well, I'm just giving you the extra little, if you like.
He's not concerned about it.
Clearly not.
He's a whiteologist.
Yeah. And
He was like,
he might be a blackologist too. We don't know.
yeah, because
Yes, I definitely understand the blacks.
I don't know.
because
We
we're the
question
hooligans,
that,
right?
yeah.
Well, no.
You did walk into that one.
Yeah, he did.
I,
He
you
did.
I
know.
am the blackologist. I'm the whiteologist. I'm just a studier of people.
Mm,
I don't know the
Oh.
Mexicans that much, though.
Oh,
mm. Okay.
all right then.
So if I told you to say a certain word, would you say it?
Like what?
See, they're trying to cover up whatever. The
You said
word
what?
Is. I'm not.
I think
I'm
you
not
should
sure
say that,
what
Homer.
Huh?
What'd you say, Homer?
No.
You can't-
Hey,
No sharing of words
right,
here.
right.
Not questionable words anyway.
You know I love my words.
Yeah.
Well, you should play Tom Tom Club wordy rapping. Words are fun. Words are stupid. Words are
Okay.
Words are really fun.
Yeah. Okay. So,
So-
can you say good morning and what language is that you were learning?
Mandarin.
Mandarin.
Yeah, I just I don't really feel like speaking Mandarin this morning.
Oh, what's going on?
You know
Nothing,
what?
I'm just relaxing.
Oh.
He's shay boo boo or something. Because it's when
Don't worry.
when we don't want the word, we get a word.
We get a word.
Now, when we ask for a word,
We can't get the
I
word.
don't feel like it.
He-
Welcome back to Nurse Ariane Kawanda on the YouTube page. She was on a well-deserved vacation from her comments.
Yes. What was that about?
Everybody needs to enjoy themselves.
Okay. I'm
We
just
talk
checking.
about, I talk about it all the time.
I'm just checking.
Yeah. So, vacations are needed so you don't end up
These are
going to
facts.
work.
These are facts.
Yeah, and
And
having an
when
episode.
when you feel like you're getting to that extra stage of agitation,
Yep.
fastly approaching,
Mm-hmm.
when you feel like you're going to fall out,
Yeah.
blow up the joint you work at,
Mm-hmm.
blow up a couple other spots,
Mm-hmm.
when you get there, before you get there,
Mm-hmm.
that's when you need to take a little vacation time. Take a day or two off. Take
Yeah.
a week off.
Right.
Just go even if you ain't got no money to go nowhere, just stay at your house.
Mm-hmm.
Stay at your residence.
That part.
Don't talk to nobody. Turn on the TV and binge watch if you want. Don't turn on the TV. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just take time for you.
Yep.
You are important. Listen, we bust our ass for our kids.
And you know what? Go
and
get
all
a
of that.
massage from Patrice.
Yeah.
She'll get the negative vibe out you.
That part.
Yeah.
That part.
Oh, yeah.
So.
I didn't make me an appointment. Y'all getting on my nerves up in. No, just kidding. I do need to make an appointment.
Hey, but like I say, oftentimes we spend so much time,
Yes.
just being concerned about everybody else. And I get it. Our kids are important.
Yes.
But sometimes you got to zone they ass out too
Yeah.
and take some time for you, because if you don't, and then you get to that breaking point and
Yep.
that boiling point,
Yep.
then it's like, now you're going to say, forget everybody.
Yeah.
You're going to snap. You're going to crash out, as they say. You know what I'm saying? You're going to do all
I like
those.
that new terminology
Yeah,
too.
crash
out.
Yeah. So, and
I'm about
now,
to crash out.
right. And now you're going to feel
for
the
real.
way. Order in the studio, Bailey.
About to crash out up there.
Xavier, be ready to go to break at any moment. So if you hear me say break, just go commercial, turn the screen off.
My finger is hovering over the button.
Okay, there you go. Because she just said,
Finna crash out
like
up
she
in
was like,
here.
no,
for real.
for real.
About
So
to
I
crash
don't
out.
take those things lightly. People are like, for real. I'm like, and I'm like, God, you ain't gonna do nothing. And then all of a sudden,
Crash.
it'd be like, and I'm gonna get you sucker. Where it's like, what's wrong with you?
Right.
Like, uh-oh. It is time to gracefully bow out. It is time to gracefully bow out. But yeah, no, we do. We need, and I was talking to a great friend of mine, and we were talking about the fact of, people sometimes need a break
Yeah.
from their children.
Yeah.
And it's not that you don't love them, but you got to love you too. Bailey's raising her hand like, yeah, I need a break. Oh, both hands now. That's praising. So, because it doesn't mean you're not a faithful servant. You are, but everybody needs to be able to woosah and kind of pull back and just get
on the serious.
Get your zen together.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because if you don't, it'll come out in different ways. In some ways, you'll be like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do all that, but it was just too damn much. So just really take some time for you.
Yeah.
And it's just like when I tell people about taking time off, even from work, even though you feel like, I can't take off. I can't afford to take off. Now you catch COVID. Now you off for it. You get what I'm saying? And I'm talking about the kind where you hospitalized.
Right.
And now you got to take off for a week or 2 weeks, but it ain't the way you wanted to take off. You laying in a hospital bed with fluids and all kind of stuff. And, so it's like, no, I'd rather take them damn 2 weeks knowing that I'm enjoying myself.
That part.
And sometimes people, you can take a 1-day trip.
Yeah.
You can find some of these flights. And it's like, what? How much?
You ain't even got to do all that.
Yeah.
Get in your car.
Drive.
And drive.
Yep.
You go to Lake Geneva.
All kind of
You
stuff.
ain't even got to spend the night now.
That's right.
You just go look.
That's all I'm saying.
You know, it's refreshing.
It is.
To see something different and to be in a different space, because that's literally what you're doing. You could just, you know what? One of my favorite things to do is always drive to Kenosha.
Mm-hmm.
Drive out there to out the outlets out there.
Mm-hmm.
And just walk around.
That part.
You know, you got a few dollars. Maybe you get in on a sale. Maybe you don't. Maybe you just go out there like on a Sunday morning. Drive out there, and if you like Cracker Barrel or one of those restaurants out there, go out there.
Yeah.
And just have breakfast.
But you know,
go to McDonald's out there and have breakfast. Don't nobody. You can sit in your car.
Before we take our break, I wouldn't advise anybody to go to Cracker Barrel in a sundown town.
Come on. No. I'm talking about there's one right off the freeway.
I know.
In Kenosha.
I know.
Kenosha's not.
Well, going towards Germantown, Menominee Falls to get you.
Yeah.
But
You go.
Don't go to a sundown town to a Cracker Barrel.
No. But
it's
I'm just talking about general route,
What
y'all.
happens there?
They have ropes. They have shotguns and things like that.
Are you
Say,
familiar with the terminology?
Make sure you come to dinner.
Okay. Are you're familiar with the terminology sundown town, right?
Absolutely. I'm a blackologist.
All right, then.
Very familiar with my black history.
All right, then. Very good.
Somebody's
I
saying
shoot
they
a lot
don't
of
like
weddings in these
Whiteology. Listen, your whiteologist part two would be familiar with that.
Yeah. Shout out to people that say that they go on a cleanse sometimes from social media. You have to. I mean, I'm in a career where I have to stay up on everything.
Yeah.
So when y'all get to take breaks and all of that, I really don't get to do it. But I know how to make peace for me.
Right.
And if you got that, we got to get ready to take care of some bills. The Walgreens is closing.
I know. You saw that?
Yeah. It was only a sign on the wall.
Right.
That somehow 27th and North Avenue would not survive. Well, we'll talk about the Walgreens closing and how many people are surprised.
Yeah.
I'm not. So you're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. How many more? And it'll go back to me talking about Fox. What's the name of that? Fry Boss. The old Center Street Fish Market. And we really got to have that conversation because we kind of talked about it at the last segment of the show.
Yeah.
But we really need to have these conversations on why this is happening and why some black businesses choose to not be of par excellence and think that they can give us just any damn thing and we're still supposed to shop or support them. That's not how it works with me.
Right.
It may work that way with somebody else.
Not.
It ain't working that way with me.
No,
baby.
I vote with my money.
There you go. We'll be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
The Homer Blow Foundation, Inc., nonprofit 501c3, and our presenting sponsor, Beta Philanthropies, Inc., invites you to the 32nd annual Homer Blow birthday party for the kids on Saturday, June 27th, from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. for kids ages 2 to 13 years old at the Fitzsimmons Boys and Girls Club in Metcalf School, located at 3400 West North Avenue on 34th and North. Admission is absolutely free, and after 32 years, you already know how it goes down. And this year, don't miss the kids' phone party. Shout out to our platinum sponsors, the Office of Early Childhood Initiative, Mighty Small Moments, the Brewers Community Foundation, Spectrum, and West Care, Wisconsin. Our gold sponsors, Maleka Early Learning Center, Liquid, formerly the Oasis, Unite WI, Community Health Primary Care Services, LLC, the Greater Milwaukee Urban League, Eisenberg, Riley, and Zimmerman, and the New Pitts Mortuary. Our silver sponsors, Mr. B's Privilege Lounge and Dog City, along with Running Rebels and Griffin CDL Institute. Limited vendor spaces available. If you'd like to support or make a donation, email homerblowfoundation@gmail.com or call 414-248-4954.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Welcome, Black Truth Nation. Truth in the Morning. I am the legendary Homer Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
And Bailey, we saw the writing on the wall. And now it has come true.
Yes.
The Walgreens.
Another one. What is that?
DJ
Khaled. Another one.
Yeah. And so on 12 News website, it says 8th Milwaukee Walgreens closes. Prescription move 2 miles away.
Another one. Oh, so they got to catch a bus to go get their prescription now. No. They're giving them free delivery for I think it's 2 months. So they can get it together and figure out how they going to get back and forth them 2 miles to get they. Yeah.
But, and I'm going to bring up an interesting thing about that, right? But let me read the story. A Walgreens store on Milwaukee's north side has officially closed due to
another one.
Can you guess why?
Crime and punishment and
safety concerns.
Safety.
Yeah.
Well, 8th and North Avenue. Let me just say, anytime you get down in the teens,
it's 27th and North.
On the north side, it could be a little. So we passed the teens.
So
it's what?
Nothing. It's the truth. I get it. No lies detected. No lies detected. You just got to laugh to keep from crying sometimes.
Yes.
And I think that's where I'm at oftentimes.
Yeah.
I had to laugh about it.
Well, what I don't like is
from just being depressed.
What I don't like is people are making it so bad that businesses don't want to be there. And I understand that because at this point they're risking, when they say stuff like that, they're risking the lives of their employees to be there because we can't get Junebug and Pookie to sit down and stop with the guns and stop with the violence and all that. And it's understandable because they, it's not worth it for them to be there if they're going to put the lives of their employees in danger. And that's when you start having people not showing up for work.
Right.
Right?
So as this story continues, it says, has officially closed due to safety concerns. making it the 8th Walgreens to shut down in the city over the past 3 years.
I mean, we getting real Chicago-ish with all this. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Get real Chicago-ish with all this.
Located at the intersection of 27th Street and North Avenue, the store had previously announced its impending closure, and all prescriptions have now been transferred to the Walgreens at 35th and Wisconsin Avenue. The Illinois-based pharmacy chain confirmed the closure on May 5th. For many residents in the surrounding neighborhood, the store was the closest location, and now their prescriptions are being redirected to a store that is 2 miles away. In a statement to WISN 12, a Walgreens spokesperson said persistent safety challenges at the store did not allow it to operate sustainably. Protecting our customers and team members remain our top priority, and despite our actions and investments in private security, persistent safety challenges at our North Avenue store do not allow us to operate sustainably. That's what the spokesperson said. We continue to operate other Walgreens stores in the city and remain focused on working with law enforcement, community partners, and local officials to support safer retail environments overall. A review of the Milwaukee Police Department calls for service at that store on 27th and North Avenue. It was 122 times last year.
Wow.
Including shots fired.
Wow.
And 33 cases of theft and robbery.
Wow.
The closure raised concerns about pharmacy deserts in the city. Hashim Zablok, CEO of Hyatt Pharmacy, said the closures affect the community.
Mm-hmm.
Every pharmacy that closes can have an impact on a good percentage of people of Milwaukee, Hashim said. Hyatt Pharmacy, which delivers about 5,000 prescriptions weekly from its central hub, prepared for increased demand and encouraged Walgreens customers to transfer their prescriptions to the Hyatt location 8 blocks away at 19th and North Avenue.
There you go.
Yeah. Hashim warned of the challenges posed by pharmacy deserts, particularly for individuals with chronic conditions. Blood pressure, diabetes, cholesterol, asthma medications. Now they're going to be less adherent to their medications, which can cause them to end up in the hospital more often, which can cost us more and more as a society, he said. Edward Bannister, a resident who fills his prescriptions at the store, said the transfer location would be a burden. That's just too far. It's too far. That's too far. That isn't even my vehicle. And of course, I love the way that stories work. It's like, look, we got to get our commercial in.
Right, exactly.
So, it went right from my story to a commercial. Okay. All right. So let me get black. Edward Bannister said it's really too far. That isn't even my vehicle. I borrowed it to get here. That's too far. It's just too far, he said. It's really going to affect the neighborhood because, I mean, they count on it.
Yeah.
This Walgreens is the closest they can get to. Some people can't walk so much so far. Some people don't have vehicles. The closure is part of a series of Walgreens shutdowns across Milwaukee. The chain closed the store at Layton and National Avenues in October of 2024. The store at Martin Luther King Drive, I always put the junior in there, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Drive and Hadley Street in November 2024, and the store at 91st Street and Appleton Avenue in December of 2024. So, but here's the thing. I just want to remember I said I wanted to bring something up about the location. I just need some. So if the shoe don't fit, please don't put it on.
Uh-oh.
But some of y'all that go down there to the courthouse and be crying because your son, your daughter, your niece, your nephew, your grandson, your granddaughter, don't lock them up. They get my medicine. Yeah, no, they're not. No, they're not. Because they wouldn't be standing in the courtroom about to be sentenced if they were really taking care of you. It's some PC, what is it? What is the personal care work? PCWs. that don't even be taking care of the seasoned citizens or the family members that they really supposed to be taking care of. They down there at happy hour some damn where. So I'm saying, now we hear that I can't get to my medicine. I thought your son or your daughter get you your medicine. I thought you said, so for a lot of people, that's why I say if the shoe don't fit, don't put it on. But for a lot of people, lying to keep a menace to society on the streets. You know damn well you cuss your son, your daughter, your grandkids, you cuss them out because they were supposed to go get your medicine. But they did everything except go get your medicine. You had to see them on a news report of if anybody knows these two individuals, just like the ones that shot the people at McDonald's on Houghton and Capitol here in Milwaukee. There's a picture up of two suspects that they are looking for that may have been the shooters at that. Yeah, and I'm sure they was going to get their grandmama.
What did they look like?
They were black.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't say it's the blacks like you. You say it's the blacks.
Or he doesn't say hooligans.
Hooligans, right.
They were hooligans. You know what they were.
Right.
Hooligans.
And listen, Troop Nation, we want to hear from you.
You like the way I say that, don't you?
No, I just like messing with you guys.
X, you know you like the way I say that.
Right. So, Troop Nation, we want to talk about this. Again, all of these different closings, because there's been talk, even when it was all three of us, at different days and saying like, no, that's not true. This is not really going on, and the bigger picture of different things. So do you think a lot of people that look like us is the cause of a lot of these Walgreens and other businesses closing?
Are you asking? I mean, come on now.
Okay, we're gonna take a break because Bailey about to go in. I know. So we'll make sure you have all the time you need. And Troop Nation, you too, at 833-212-1017. That's the Truth Talk text line. We're going to take care of some bills, and then I'm going to let Bailey do what she got to do. When we return, we'll be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
I'm Sherwin Hughes, and I know the power of Stars and Stripes Honor Flight firsthand. As someone who's been on an honor flight, I can tell you it's a day you'll never forget. Stars and Stripes Honor Flight gives our oldest veterans who served in any location in June of 1975 or earlier a free one-day trip to Washington, D.C. for veterans. Airfare, meals, a coach bus tour, and special flight apparel are all included. It's a day of honor, gratitude, and camaraderie. Veterans who served in the Vietnam or Korean War go to flysshf.org and ask for an application.
I walk on the shoulders of giants who have come before me.
I am grateful for those who changed yesterday.
But I live in today.
And I pledge I will help shape tomorrow.
Milwaukee College Prep Scholars honor Black History Month not just during February, but each and every day they walk through the door, preparing for a better life for themselves and the world around them. Enroll your scholar at MilwaukeeCollegePrep.com.
Are people around me safe when I vape? Science does not support that belief. Exhaled vape emissions linger in the air, affecting indoor air quality and bystanders in the same space through secondhand exposure. Vaping emissions can also accumulate on clothes, hair, dust, and furniture, leading to exposure risks to bystanders of all ages. And vaping around a pregnant person can lead to serious health impacts on fetal and childhood development. Enough with the puff. Learn more at ul.org/vaping.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds.
Learning new things comes with age.
My mom, she started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Don't act like that. Don't wear that. Don't think that. I've heard everything you tell yourself every time you felt different. And I want you to know that you can be vulnerable and powerful. That taking care of your mind is taking care of everyone you love. and who loves you. Love your mind. Find mental health resources at loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
More of Truth in the Morning is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Anita Nicole, you are absolutely right on our YouTube page. She said Bailey done started that car up. She started that car up. She ready. And great morning. Love you and appreciate all of you on our YouTube page. While you're there, hit that like and subscribe button. But the Truth Talk text lines are open, 833-212-1017. We're currently talking about the latest, the 8th Walgreens that has closed its doors. They gave us a heads up, May 5th. Hey, we don't think we're going to make it.
Listen. We, just within the last few days, was talking about a mob of women. That means more than 5 or 6.
Yep.
Cutting up at a Walgreens. How you gonna ask me, is it our fault? Who else lives over there? Who else going over there?
I hold my head down in shame.
How you gonna ask it? You know, these women were fighting so much, they pulling each other. I'm too cute to go have my hair pulled out.
Mm-hmm.
You got braids and weave and everything all up in your head.
Tumbleweave! Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you get a bald spot. That's what happens when they pull a braid out. They pull a track out, even more hair come out. That hurts. And it's not cute. Too much time. Wasted time. Could you imagine how successful they would have been if they would have taken that small time, that small period of time to put their energy towards something positive for themselves?
Right.
So you're asking me, are these Walgreens and all these other stores closing down because we're over there? And they are, listen, those women at that one, we're just talking about one Walgreens, couldn't even keep their clothes on for fighting so hard.
Hashtag facts.
TNA flying everywhere.
Yep. Yep.
You know what I mean?
For real. Yep.
For real. I mean, going into a store and throwing things down on the floor, ruining the whole store. Ruining products that people need to be selling to be profitable so they can stay open. That's why. You going in wrecking shop, you don't even have the money to pay for the first thing you threw down. And you going through whole end caps throwing stuff down? Come on now.
And I guess they think that they don't have to pay for those things when charges come out.
They gonna pay for it one way or another. Whether they get fined. Because, see, what you're not thinking about is you think, oh, well, I only threw 3 bottles down. Now, you was a part of the whole melee.
Whatever that damage price tag is.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's what you're going to be paying.
Yep.
That's what you're going to be paying.
Because and some people don't understand. And so let me, but a lot of you do. A lot of you do. When those type of things happen, Bailey, usually all of those things have to be thrown out.
Yes, all of it.
I don't care if it was but it was in a plastic bottle. No.
Don't matter.
All of that is no longer viable.
Yep. All of
They're
it.
supposed to throw it all away.
Yep. Done.
You don't get to just stock it black.
No.
Now, does everybody do it the right way? Maybe not. But really,
yes,
all that is damaged goods.
Yep.
It's damaged.
So you're going to pay for all of that.
Yep.
And you go pay for whatever tickets you get, all the things.
Mm-hmm.
And you going to jail.
How about that?
You going to jail. So then what happens to your kids when you go to jail? What happens to you? You think this is all funny and games and you ain't had nothing to do and we need to get out here and do something and have a little fun. That's fun to you?
Right. Well, let's another prime example, and we have to keep bringing it up, but what happened at the corridor with Larry Brazil's stuff, and when Ray Nick, that was over $10,000 worth of stuff that was destroyed and damaged.
And so you think it's okay
Restitution.
for you to
It's called restitution, people.
Exactly. You think it's okay for you to go damage somebody else's stuff and you think you're not going to have to pay for it? Oh, no, you're going to have to pay for it.
Right.
It's a rare occurrence when you have somebody like Ray and his partner be kind enough to say, you know what, you just got to come back through and clean it up or whatever. That's a rare occurrence.
Yeah.
Because Helmer already said if it was mine, now you finna pay the cost.
Yeah, you going to pay the cost. Listen.
It's a rare occurrence.
Cleaning it up ain't bringing back $10,000 worth.
No, it's
a lot
not.
of things that were irreplaceable.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So you have to really learn the hard knock lesson with that. And I don't think just clean it up now. No. You owe some time in clean it up. Like you need to get a job.
Right.
And start paying for some of the stuff that you destroy. So maybe you getting a job will help you stay out of the streets destroying other people's stuff. But you're going to have to pay a portion of that. You know what I mean?
It's the violation
but 9
of
times out of 10, they go to work for a day. And then and they underage. So they can't even damn work. They can't work.
Yeah.
Not legally. So even if you wanted to hire a 9 or 10 year, that's you going against labor laws.
That part.
We'll hire them. That's labor. You hired a 9-year-old?
Well, that's even like stealing somebody's car. What a violation.
Right.
You out stealing somebody's car that they have worked hard for.
Absolutely.
Tooth and nail every day. Day in, day out. This is your ticket. When you have one and this is your ticket to, raising yourself higher in your life and doing things better in your life and getting more things and being able to work. Having that is key to that. And so for you to go steal somebody's car because you feel like
Right.
And you know what? Let's be real about this. I know there's people like, oh, they conservative, this and that. We're not.
Right. Absolutely not.
I'm probably one of the most liberal people I know, but let me tell you something. That these sorts of things are violations.
It is. It absolutely is.
Think if the table was turned. Would you want to be the one on the receiving end? You finally get on your feet.
That's right.
Finally get your piece of the rock.
That's right.
You finally get your car, your house, whatever, your storefront, and somebody comes in and all the money and the time and the effort you put in and somebody comes in and just tears it up. And you ain't got nothing to sell.
Yep.
And no way to get it across the street to sell it.
Yep. And Bailey, listen, I'm with Bruce City because I say the same thing. Some way there'll be a percentage, sometimes a large percentage of our community that will spin it and say it's the white man's fault. They will. They will turn it back to slavery, which some of
That's too far back, y'all. It's too far back. Right. Just look at what's going on now.
And it's like, we got to stop doing that because you're not taking self-accountability.
Right.
Like a lot of those people, they don't know what the hell that's about. They just were, what would I say, when you're just disobedient even to your parents who are trying to be your parents and you want to go off and do what the hell you want to do. It just doesn't help when it's PWKs instead of actual parents, people with kids, because they'll cuss you. The cussing out will go back and forward, which is not helpful. The taking it overboard with the way that they choose to discipline them on their moment. Like now, oh, you took my blunt? And now it's a whole fight going on and stuff like that. It's over the wrong type of things. It's not sending out a productive or a positive message. It's not giving those children and teens a rule and guidance. It's not teaching them morals and values. It's not teaching them self-respect. Oftentimes when some women say, where these new little young girls out of control? Well, if you're saying daddy's not there, who's in charge of raising them? We hear them boasted all the time on social media. My baby daddy is dead. So the same girls that you're talking about, a lot of y'all might be the ones raising them. You are giving them that image. You are dressing that way yourself, and you'll say, well, I'm grown. But again, if you look through the times, little girls wanted to dress and be like mommy. They wanted to wear high heels. They wanted to do, when they play dress up, they're not playing dress up to try to match Barbie.
Right.
They're trying to play dress up to look like, oh, look, I look like mommy. I want to put on some things that mommy has. And if mommy ain't got no clothes on her ass, I'm just saying.
That part.
If mommy got things that are all unrealistic going on, she's not even a real person. Like, who are you? Here, take this and wash your face. You don't like you? Because that's kind of like what it seems like. You don't like you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then we supposed to like you. You got to take me for how I am. Oh, that's not you. We got to get ready to take care of some bills. Great morning to Dean. Listen, you're listening to Truth in the Morning. Truth Nation, we need to hear from you. 833-212-1017. A change has to come. We have to stop blaming everybody else when there are situations that as a community in what was known as the ghetto, in what was known as dealing with poverty, we didn't have all of these damn issues that we're having right now. There was a thing called respect. And if you didn't learn how to appreciate respect, you got dealt with. And it just is what it is.
Yep.
We got to take care of these bills. I'm the legendary Homer Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
We'll be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Don't let summer pass you by. Turn it all the way up at Summerfest. The music, the moments, the memories you'll replay all year long. Summerfest, presented by American Family Insurance. June 18th through July 4th. Get tickets now at summerfest.com.
Want to save money on energy bills? With free tools from We Energies, you're in control. Manage your energy use with easy tips. Earn rebates on home upgrades, calculate your energy use, create savings goals, view and compare bills, and more. With We Energies, the energy info you need is at your fingertips. Save your way at weenergies.com/simple savings or download the app. We Energies. Simple steps, real savings.
Reading aloud to children sharpens their listening skills, expands their vocabularies, and nurtures a lifelong love of reading. That's why Reading is Fundamental, the nation's leading children's literacy nonprofit, offers free monthly read-alouds by popular authors through its Rally to Read program. Visit rallytoread.org to watch the read-alouds and discover exciting reading activities for school and home. Visit rallytoread.org today.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
When I met both of them, it was like my missing pieces were found. Like it was just like an instant, these are my kids. If you're considering adopting a teen, just do it. Kids need families. I don't care the age, everybody deserves a family.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. A message brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Really? Welcome, Black.
What's going on?
Hey, Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 1017
We just
FM
roll
The
with the
Truth.
flow?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. But we are talking about, again, Bailey, in my opinion,
yes,
all of these things come back to accountability. And oftentimes, there's the debate, and I'm not saying it's a wrong debate, and
right.
I'm not going, ladies, I'm not trying to get into this back and forth with you, but it's kind of a known thing with a lot of men that there's a lot of women that have a problem with accountability. Like, they'll run all around it, be like, what? Nope, you run. So, but we ain't going there, baby. We'll do that for another show. but
ladies understand that part. I know.
There you go. That's I know. But no, we have to stop acting like it's everything else. And then, well, it's because this happened.
It's because there ain't enough programs.
In
programs.
In 1860, when they did this, and this is the results of no.
Yeah.
No, stop it. Stop it. Stop acting like that's it and that's the end-all, cure-all. No. Some of these people won't even go to the damn doctor, and you want to say, well, it's because, no.
Right.
Some people had their checkups, and it ain't that.
Yeah.
And we keep giving some people passes that don't deserve a damn pass.
Well, I'm going to say this, though.
Mm-hmm.
All this is going on, but when it comes to the court system, ain't nobody getting no pass. They going to get you.
They shouldn't. But a lot of them, unfortunately, Bailey, a lot of them are. You think about the woman that just that killed the dentist, and she got probation.
There was something with that, though. Wasn't that
probation?
Wasn't that self-defense or something like that?
No, they didn't say it was, but they gave her probation for the charge.
There was something to that.
Yeah.
Because ordinarily,
probation.
Ordinarily, you going before the judge.
Yeah, probation. And I'm telling you, and here's where I'm taking this from. There's so many of our youth that choose to be in trouble and doing all kind of crazy stuff and stealing cars, selling dope, shooting people, murdering people. And there's a lot of those things that some of those teens, when they go out to the juvenile detention facility and have to face the court commissioners and whatnot and judges, they're released. Like, even though they just stole your car, tow it up, and they get caught, they get taken out to the juvenile detention center.
They get the
within 2 to 3 hours.
They get the
they're
ankle
released
bracelet.
to somebody that we was asking where your mama at, where your daddy at, or where your guardian at. They know how to go out there and get them, and then they get released. And oftentimes, and this is from the court commissioners admitting this themselves. And I'm going to find that article from when even a court commissioner and even Milwaukee law enforcement was saying, we've taken some of these juveniles out here for the same offense 3 times in one day. 3 times in one day. And I just really feel like, unfortunately, that is a problem. And I know we don't want to see our children locked up. We don't want to see the pipeline to prison. But we also got to hold our children accountable then. You don't get to keep going out here doing this ignorance and this foolishness and think that the solution is they let me out though, and they've used it. This is how bad it
They
is
let me
for
out
some.
though.
Yeah, this is how bad it is. Some of them will tell you because they've learned the system and how to play the system. They will tell you to your face on social media, I'll be out in a few hours, and I'm going to be riding fat again in a Stoli. And you're like, no, you not. And then here they go.
Yeah.
Making another lie.
Yeah.
Told you I was going to be out. This and while smoking a blunt. All the things that I guarantee you that court commissioner or judge ended up saying, don't do this, don't do that. Make sure you go to anger management. Make sure you do this. All the things, Bailey. They didn't put it down and said, this is what you need to do. You need to get signed up for school. You need to start going back to school.
Yeah.
They give them all of this information and say, these are the things you need to do. There's a percentage of them that go right back out and do the same damn thing. And then we say, well, no, but see, they want to just throw them away. No, they throwing their damn self away. And what I'm saying is we have to end up making sure that we are not rewarding behavior, making people think that it's okay. It's not okay.
That's a good poll for our YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Are the courts being too easy on our youth?
Yeah.
You can hit us up on the True Talk text line with that one too. 833-212-1017.
Give them the poll.
833-212-1017. Is the court system here in Wisconsin being too easy on our youth?
Yep. Yes and no. Because I'm telling you, it's not that I want to see, let's lock them all up. No. But also you owe us as our youth.
Mm-hmm.
You owe us for busting our ass trying to make sure that you got places to go, only for the minority group of you to destroy it to where the business says, I can't host the next one.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
They was shooting outside.
Right.
Now the neighbors trying to get me closed down.
Exactly.
Nobody wants to go through that.
Exactly.
Nobody.
And businesses like Walgreens just don't want to be there.
Right.
They're like, hey, we good. No, we ain't doing that.
So
our employees are at risk.
Right. And we care about our employees.
Yeah.
We care about, you know what I'm saying, the people that are coming, that already, they sell dope outside here all the time. They be doing this. They rob people. You see them right here in broad daylight. You're like, so it's that common.
Yes.
To where people are trying to take it as normal. That's not normal.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's common.
Not at all.
But it ain't normal.
Yeah.
And I think that we have to stop trying to pacify corrupt behavior.
Yeah.
It's criminal activity.
Yep.
And I know you don't want to be, but my baby in the crib. Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm.
And you should be held liable, too, if you keep allowing this criminal activity and criminal behavior, but then you want to go down there. He the one get my medicine. Don't lock him up.
Yeah.
How the hell was he getting your medicine and he was robbing the damn Walgreens?
Oh, he was like, and my auntie so-and-so, I'm going to need her meds.
He's trying to get Percocets and Zans and all that. He ain't giving a damn about that his grandmama.
While he was there, he might have been like, let me get my grandmama medication.
No, the hell he wasn't. No, the hell he wasn't.
He would.
No.
He would say he needed.
Listen, when the uprising,
Georgia Smith.
When the uprising happened on King Drive,
do
you know how many they went in there and ransacked the pharmacy part? And do you know how many people's medicine was just laying out there?
Oh yeah,
it was crazy.
Yeah,
it was laying all in the street.
He was just looking for his aunties, his granny's med, and he just grabbed her bag along with the oxycodone. What's the problem?
Yeah.
You didn't see that?
Yeah. On our YouTube page, the poll is up. Is the court system, here in Milwaukee County being too easy on our youth? Because you ain't got to just take my word. Google it, look it up, and see if you find the article. I'll find it. If I don't find it today, I'll end up finding the article where it was an actual whole little story where it was saying that too many times that, yes, we see them, but we have to release them to their parents. And some of them we see 3 and 4 times a day.
it 4 times a day.
A day, Bailey. That it blew my mind.
Wow.
So when they say I'll be out, they mean it. So we got to get ready to take care of some bills. We do have people on the True Talk text line. After we find out who's late, we will return and take your calls.
833-212-1017. Hit us up.
True Talk text line. Make sure you put your text in there as well if you want to. But please go and take that poll while you're on our YouTube page. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. And, of course, if you're watching us on Facebook Live, hit the like and follow. We got to pay some bills, and we'll be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Doctors Without Borders is delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most in communities around the world. From bandaging war-wounded patients in Sudan to providing clean drinking water in Haiti, we're in more than 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving care is made possible by a global movement of supporters like you. Thank you.
Mommy, can I sit in the front seat just this one time? Please, please, please.
No, not yet.
But why?
Because I love you, and you're just not ready yet. Now, get in the back so I can get you in your car seat, please.
Putting your kids in the right seat for their age and size is an act of love. Check that your kids are in the right seat at NHTSA.gov/the right seat. Love protects. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my parakeet is missing. How was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
For 250 years, our armed forces have bravely served America. Wounded Warrior Project honors that legacy by supporting post-9/11 service members and veterans like Anthony, a Marine who was injured by a roadside bomb in Afghanistan.
They carried me through my injuries, not just my physical, but my mental. And seeing other vets doing the same thing helped me tell myself, hey, you can do this.
Join us in honoring warriors at woundedwarriorproject.org/America.
In the United States, a vehicle is stolen every 31 seconds, about as long as this message. Luckily, you can take a few easy steps to protect your car in the same amount of time. Remove your valuables, roll up your windows, don't leave your car running unattended, lock your doors, and take your keys or fob. If you have information about a crime, call the police. If you suspect insurance fraud, also call 800-TEL-NICB. A public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
I always had to be so good, no one could ignore me. Carve my path with data and drive. But some people only see who I am on paper. The paper ceiling, the limitations from degree screens to stereotypes that are holding back over 70 million stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes, rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time for skills to speak for themselves. Find resources for breaking through barriers at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
You're listening to Milwaukee Black Talk on 1017 FM.
The Truth.
And 1510 AM. W269DL. Milwaukee. A Milwaukee Black media company.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Rap snitches, telling all their business.
Truth Nation, welcome Black to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 1017 FM The Truth. We're inside the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I am the legendary home, blow along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
If you were supposed to be at work at 8 a.m., you're late.
Yeah, it's about 8 a.m. and 23 seconds.
Yeah, late. But guess who's not late? Make sure you take our YouTube poll. Is the court system being too easy on our youth? Yes or no? We're going to our True Talk text lines. Thank you for holding. We got Al, MKE. Great morning, Al.
Here
Love
we go, Al.
you. Love
Here
you.
we
Appreciate you. What's your truth on this conversation?
My truth is the courts is releasing them back to their neighborhood because they're not coming out to where they at. And because they're black children, they don't care anyway. But there's the one thing that who's the guardian of the children who should be up under fire because they had let the situation get too far out of control. So now they're too big that you can't break a 2x4 across their face. You just let them go to the streets. But I'm not going to I'm going to blame these young adults, but I'm going to put the bigger blame on the parents who said, "Ooh, daddy, leave it in and don't pull it out," because they supposed to have been guiding that young boy and that young little girl from the time of birth, and y'all didn't. So that's why they out of control. So of course they're gonna release them back. The court don't care about black kids. They only care about black kids when they ready to rape them or they ready to kill them. So why they gonna keep them? They send them N-words back to their neighborhood. They ain't coming out to where I live at. And then the parents say, "Oh, well, he's just a kid. Now go out there and pay my rent and pay my car." No, it's just all effed up. But you know what, Homer and Bailey?
Mm-hmm.
They just need to go to Warsaw and Fond du Lac. They got good jobs out there. And before I go, please close Speed Queen and stop breaking 2 pieces of fishes and calling it a 4-piece. Have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.
That part.
Oh, my God.
Love you, Al. We got Millicent. Millicent, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. You hear the conversation. What's your truth?
Good morning. I love Al. Listen, I don't know if you covered this. You might have, and I didn't. But the dog shooting out in Thiensville, Mequon, our children have gotten to the point where we don't even care about them anymore, and we pretend like we do. There was 2 pit bulls running loose in Mequon. The first police officer let him go. The other police officer shot and killed one and shot the other one and hurt him. He had to quit his job for killing that dog. But if they shoot a black person and kill him, they get to be off with pay forever, and they get to come back to work. So your children have made it where black people aren't even worthy of a dog from the way that they act. I need y'all to think about that. You had to quit your job for the dog, but you could have shot 2 black people and would have been off with leave and still getting a check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah. Thank you for your call. Yeah, but unfortunately, unfortunately, that's not anything new. And this is where I'm going. If the people that understand the real fights, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There are people that look like us that understand the real fights,
right?
But some of them will gravitate to trying to fight for some people who are habitual.
Yes.
Like, no, you got to learn. We can't keep getting you off.
Yeah,
we can't keep saying, well, his mother passed away when he was little. You know how many of us that are grown that may have had a mother that passed away when we were little?
Right.
That did not give us a pass to act the ass.
That part.
It just didn't. You don't get to say, well, because my daddy wasn't in my life, I get to be out here and just be angry and take advantage of everybody else in my community. Oh, no, you're going to go sit your ass down.
Yeah.
We got spaces for you.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to get it together, if you don't want to end up watching these screens and taking these classes because you don't want to, they don't go to school and take the classes that they need to take. But they'll always blame the teachers. It's not always the teachers. It's some of these students that are not even trying.
Yes.
You got to help. What's my words, Bailey?
Help me help you.
That's it. You got to help these teachers instead of stressing them the hell out. It's teachers that are contemplating that, like I say, well, you know what? I don't want to hurt one of these kids, so I'm going to just let this job go. And that is happening.
Yes, it is.
It's happening. So then let's not talk about the ones who feel like, well, we underpaid anyway, which a lot of them are.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now you add this extra, I got to be your mama, your daddy, I got to be your friend, I got to be your counselor, I got to be all of that.
Yeah.
That's not what they're there to get paid for.
Not at all. Not at all.
But this is what some of our people act like. Well, that's their job. No, damn
it's
it.
not. It is not their job to be the parent of your child.
Right.
That's your gig.
Right. Can you help us? Can you at least bring your ass to parent-teacher conference?
Hello.
They've made it, listen, from when I used to have parent-teachers conference, it is so much easier now.
Oh, yeah.
They'll do virtual with you.
Yeah.
And all of that. They make it accommodating.
They'll do a phone call with you.
Yes.
That's it. All you got to do is pick up your phone.
Well, you got to hurry up because I got to get to dollar night.
Yeah, not that part.
Well, are you concerned about, or the only time that some of them get concerned is if you take their phone. You take their son or daughter phone, all hell get ready to break loose.
Yeah.
I'm pulling up.
But see, here's another level of responsibility. Not only going to your child's parent-teacher conference, but my favorite part was always having him sit right here as they explain to me what's going on.
Right.
It could be good, it could be bad, it could be real bad and ugly, and we gonna deal with that right then.
Right.
But when you don't do that with your child, you're not showing them that extra level, that extra layer of responsibility, because you're gonna make a commitment right there.
That's right.
Oh, we making a commitment right now, aren't we? We gonna come in here and sit down and be quiet, aren't we?
That part.
Otherwise, they got my phone number, and I'll be right down the street. It ain't gonna take me long to get here. You got that?
There you go.
Oh, right.
There's gonna be trouble.
Right. Yeah. Because these kids, if you don't deal with them now, later on, they get to a point where they think it's just whatever I want to do.
Right.
And they don't realize that there are no consequences for what they do. I mean, for everything, every choice you make right now, there's going to be something around the corner for you, so make the right choice.
That part.
So it's something positive around the corner for you.
That part.
You know what I mean?
I'm telling you. I am telling you. That's it. That's all. Again, our YouTube page, we want you to take part in this poll. Is the court system being too easy on our youth? Xavier, what's the percentage point, yes or no, as it relates to that poll? And you can call in and give us your truth at 833-212-1017 on the Truth Talk text lines. What are we looking like so far, percentage-wise?
95% yes.
So there.
Miss Sassy on the Truth Talk text line, 833-212-1017, says mental illness matters, and not everyone has the mental ability to handle PTSD and other issues in the Black community. Yeah, but I don't think everybody has PTSD.
Thank you, Bailey.
There might be some.
Thank you, Bailey.
Okay, but I do believe what the issue is parents standing up and teaching some of these kids right from wrong. How many of those people that we saw on the video fighting at Walgreens have taught their children right from wrong? Because I'll tell you now, probably every last one of them got a baby. And if that's their example of right from wrong,
right,
we already starting off wrong.
That's it. I guarantee you. Some of them will probably call their daughters, hey, pull up. I'm down here on Brady Street at the Walgreens. Pull up. Yeah. You know that. What's that? Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. And then we'll tell, yeah, don't worry about it. My people about to pull up. And it's your daughter. And your daughter come down there and get shot and killed. Now how the hell you feel? Now how do you feel? You done this. You know how many sons are no longer here because their PWK was not being a parent. They were just being people with kids and called their sons and daughters to pull up. And somebody took that person's life. And now you sitting there, oh, they killed my. No, you brought your son or daughter into this. You could have deadened this situation to where it wouldn't have even escalated to this level. We've got Anita on the Truth Talk text lines at 833-212-1017. Great morning, Anita. I love you. Appreciate you. What's your truth?
Good morning. I can say so much about this entire subject matter, but I'll try to keep it real short. So I remember there was a time when it was known that you will not go outside and embarrass this family. It's not even about you.
Hello.
You're not going to embarrass me. And if you embarrass me, I'm going to come wherever you at and embarrass you. So it's crazy now how parents just throw their hands up as if they have no involvement. I was at the Juneteenth parade, and it was this family, beautiful family, sitting on the curb. And there were a bunch of people behind them, including me, and including some people that were like in electric, chairs and things like that. This family decided, with the mother leading, that they were going to stand up at some point. So I'm being patient, and my temper is 0 to 100 real quick, but I'm being patient. So I said,
hey, but so you know what? Hang on, Anita, let me just say this. Thank you for taking accountability of knowing that. Be like, look, I go 0 to 100
I ain't the
real
one.
quick. So, but a lot of people won't even own that part of it. But go ahead.
Right. So I'm like, oh Lord, my chest getting tight. Let me calm down. and then the guy stands up. Now the man standing up. Okay, now we got 2 adults standing up. So now here goes the teenager standing up. And I'm like, excuse me, trying to be like, talk gentle, because you hot, so talk gentle. So I'm like, excuse me, the people behind us, behind you and me can't see. Do you mind, giving us a view so we can see? I'm talking real soft.
Mm-hmm.
This woman looked at me and said, the man goes, what she say? The woman looks at me and says, what you say? What? I said, excuse me, and I repeated myself, and she goes, well, what you want me to do? Now, I paused in my mind because I'm thinking there's a lot I can tell you what you can do. And I said, you know what? I said, praise the Lord, good Lord Jesus. And anybody who knows me know when I say that, that's me calming myself down because I'm about to choke everybody. Mm-hmm. So I just said that, sat down. But I thought to they stood up for another good 10, 15 minutes. And then they decided to finally sit down. But they knew I was mad, but they knew I didn't go there. And I just thought to myself, you got 4 kids with you. You literally just showed them how to be disrespectful, be rude, and all the things. And that's the part that really upsetted me. Like, forget all of this. You literally just demonstrated that you don't care and showing your kids how to respond in such a situation when all you had to do was sit down or go to the back of the area if you needed to stand up and stretch your legs. And then the little girl looking at me, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, let me be quiet because there's other kids around. But the things that went through my mind in that moment, I had only but Jesus could stop me from wilding out. And that's when I just jumped on the chat and started chatting with y'all, Bailey. It was a whole mess.
And they were going to learn this morning.
It's real. Yep. Love y'all.
Love you more, Anita. That's it. That's it. That's all. We got to get ready to take care of some bills, but Truth Nation, we want to continue to hear from you about this. Like, again, all of this, in my opinion, is things that can get us to possible solutions. Yeah. Because not holding them accountable, not teaching them how to be self-accountable, be like, you know what, I did do that. That's my bad. I was wrong. Mm-hmm. I was this, I was that. If you're not instilling those things to where they don't see you taking accountability, right, then of course we already know that unfortunately a lot of them are not going to take self-accountability for themselves.
Right.
My mama, my daddy, my whoever ain't say that I'm wrong.
Right.
So who are you to tell me what I'm doing is wrong?
Exactly.
So we got to take care of some bills. I am the legendary home blow along my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
We're going to take care of some bills and we'll be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
I'm Chris Jakimick. I served in the United States Air Force, and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is, my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately, in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakimick, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, honey bear.
'Cause remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
When a warrior faces adversity, he fights through it. He finds a way. Freedom isn't free. Rolling strong. Belief. Believe you can, and you will.
Wheelchairs for Warriors provides mobility solutions to veterans and first responders injured in the line of duty. Join the mission and visit wheelchairsforwarriors.org.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
For 75 years, the Muscular Dystrophy Association's voices have thundered through the halls of Congress.
For 75 years, we've willed the impossible into existence.
For 75 years, the MDA community has pushed the science,
shifted the narrative, and established the field of neuromuscular medicine.
And until that day when this is all a thing of the past,
you couldn't stop us if you tried.
Join us and celebrate 75 years of breakthroughs at MDA75.org.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Welcome, Black Truth Nation. Our Truth text poll is up on our YouTube page. And again, great morning. We love you and appreciate you, everybody who's on our YouTube page. We see you. And we want to know, what's the updated percentage of yeses and nos on that? And read the question, please.
Is the court system sorry.
Are you cognitively delayed?
There we go. Is the court system being too easy on our youth? 96% are saying yes.
Okay. All right.
I got one off the True text
text
line over here this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Stacy said, well, talking about our last caller, it's a parade. People sit and stand. What do you expect them to do? More importantly, 0 to 100 will get you in a predicament that's unnecessary. What I expect them to do, if we're at a parade and there are people behind you that were probably there before you,
mm-hmm.
that are in wheelchairs,
Mm-hmm.
if you go sit in front, if you got to stand up or something to stretch your legs, I expect you to stand up, stretch your legs real quick, not too long,
That's
and
right.
be considerate.
That's it.
That's all. That's it. That's all. Be considerate and then sit back there. Because remember, you chose to be in that place, whether you got there before or after them. You chose to be in that place where you know people that are in wheelchairs are present.
That
and
part.
you know that there are people behind you, no matter what. It's like this. I look at this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
People get on a plane, right? And you may say, okay, well, I paid for my seat, so I should be able to do whatever. That don't mean that when you recline back, that you're supposed to be so inconsiderate of the person, because we all got small spaces, right? You're supposed to be so inconsiderate of the person in back of you that you decide you're going to recline your seat and be in their lap. I hate that. I also hate it, Homer, when people allow their children to kick the seat in front of them and basically be kicking the person that's seated in front, kicking them in their back. I whoops
That part.
on that.
That part.
Them little legs and stuff that be doing that. Them little legs get a little whooping. I don't, I know some of y'all don't believe in punishment and punishing your child or whatever, but yeah. Ken will know all about that. He know why it's rude to do that and all the things. Because look, I'll get you right there. Or if you really keep going, then we could just go to the little bathroom back here. We can break it down. You know what I mean? I don't play with that. That is rude.
That part.
That is rude. And then if you're the person in the seat in front, you got to turn around and ask, hey, can you get your kid, or can you talk to your child, or you know what I mean? That's irritating.
Right.
Why should you have to do that? Just like when you say, oh, you should be able to recline, you purchase a seat. Okay, what do you want the person in front of you to recline in your lap too?
Right.
Then you get mad, right?
Yeah.
So we're all clear.
We're going to go to the True Talk text lines, 833-212-1017. We've got Alan. Alan, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. You hear the conversation. What's your truth?
My truth is this. I'm an older guy, man. Everything you guys are saying is so against the grain of what it should be. It's fantastic. I listen to you all the time. I'm not your target audience, but you guys are nailing it 100%. I'm a teacher. I went back to work, and I can tell you, just as being a kid in the 70s, when you talked about being held accountable, if we did something stupid, first of all, the neighbors would get on you, right?
Yeah.
Then came the call to daddy. The worst thing in your life was when you'd be home in your room and somebody had called your father, and you hear that car pulling into the driveway, and then your footsteps coming down the hallway, and you would pray. You would pray that he'd forget about you. Then you hear the belt coming off, and it was game on. My daddy beat the bejesus out of us. But you know what? My sister and brothers are doctors. I went to law school. I became a teacher. And I brought my kids up the same way. If you got to be more circumspect, if you will, these days, because I'll hook you up in the schools for tuning up. But getting back to parent-teacher conferences, that's the biggest problem we have, is that parents have no involvement whatsoever with their kids. And then they want us to be miracle workers. And little Billy can't read because I give little Billy books to take home. I give little Billy this and that, but little Billy has no accountability because little Billy's whatever he's doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you get away from that, the entire justice system is flawed. I'm an upper middle class white guy from Kenosha. I went to prison. You know what? I had to work hard to go to prison. And while I was there, I never called home. I never begged for a visit. I didn't want my mom to see me like that.
Yeah.
Because you had to turn off who you were, right? You had to be somebody different. And I can't then they got something that could hold on you. But today's world, the parents, my daddy would have beat, I'm telling you what, if I did something wrong, my daddy would beat me down, but then he'd go talk to that parent. And my pop was one of a kind. There was other ones like, World War II, Marine veteran, being over there running a flamethrower, and then you got to come home and raise some punk kid. We didn't talk back. And my son, I probably know some of my story. We adopted 2 black kids. My son hated me, but you know what? I kept him out of prison until he left home. I kept him where the guys down the street who do the gangs, he'd run away. They'd bring him back to our house. Not because I'd call the police, because I'd go down there and get him. My daughter, she's in the Army. She had her moments. But, you got to hold people accountable, and that's what's wrong with today's world. They're mad at you. You bust somebody breaking into your house. They'll have the parent, because this happened by our home. The lady came down. The guy was 24 years old. And he got caught breaking into my neighbor's car. She's a sheriff. She held the guy, black woman. She held the guy. The mother came by her home and tried to excoriate her, and then me for catching the guy when he ran. And I said to the mother, I said, look, what do you think would happen if he would have been breaking into my wife's car? Mm-hmm. This is my neighbor's car. He ran past my house. I don't play that nonsense. You got to be careful where you go out. We're mixed. We got to be careful everywhere we go because there's, hate comes from everywhere.
Yeah.
But I'm one of them guys. I'm like, you know what? Here we go, man. I don't carry, but I'll take yours. God bless you guys.
All right. Thank you, Alan.
Thank you.
All right.
Alan, right.
I got to.
All right. We appreciate you, Alan.
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead, Bailey.
That was the worst thing in the world. If my mother was so mad at me that she wouldn't, spank me, whoop me, whatever y'all want. We called her whoop because that's where we from down south.
Yeah.
But I mean, we wasn't beaten in the face.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Spanking behind, And she said my mama gets so mad. She said, you know what? I'm not even gonna fool with y'all. I'm gonna tell your daddy.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yep.
That was the worst thing in the world. Oh my gosh. My dad had this whole thing when he come home, he bring us like little Twinkies, candy, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, if somebody got in trouble with none of that going on.
That's right.
That was the first sign. It was like, you ain't getting nothing today. Everybody look at you. You know what happened today. She told him. She called him at work and told him.
Right.
Oh,
he had to come off the assembly line to take this call.
Let me tell you.
He was on the welding, and he had to take the mask off.
Mr. David was not playing. He got up in there and was like, come on, y'all.
Take me through there.
Man. And I'd be the first to snitch.
Tattletale, huh? Okay.
I'm the baby.
Okay, I get it.
I didn't want that whooping. I'm sorry.
Before we take care of bills, Nurse Ariane Kawanda was saying she had run into an issue. She had an encounter on the plane last night with a kid wanting to play with one of her locks. And she said, I first said exactly that. Please have your child stop touching my hair. But it continued, and I went there.
Oh, my God.
Said, if you know you have antsy children who love to touch things, when I first mentioned it, she should have changed seats with her child.
Yeah.
But since she didn't, she got my mouth, and her embarrassment was on her.
Wow.
I ain't mad at you.
I ain't mad. It's a thing, though. You can't be touching nobody's hair. You cannot touch nobody's hair.
That's not all, but that's a lot of white people's thing. They want to touch our hair.
You cannot. That is a total violation.
It absolutely is. And then to get your ass whooped. We got to get ready to take care of some bills. I'm just keeping it real. It's the truth. Listen, you're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. I am the legendary Home but Blow, along with my girl.
Don't touch my hair, Bailey Coleman.
We'll be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
At Versity on King, we believe taking care of our community starts right here, together. Every day, neighbors step up to donate blood, helping save lives in Milwaukee and beyond. But Versity on King is more than a donor center. It's a place for health education, community connection, and support, especially for families facing conditions like sickle cell disease. When you donate blood, you're not just giving, you're showing up for your community. Visit versity.org/VersityOnKing to learn more or schedule your donation today. Versity on King, rooted in community, powered by hope.
Dreaming of owning your first home? Don't settle for a fixer-upper. Build a brand new home with Milwaukee Habitat for Humanity. They partner with first-time buyers to make home ownership possible with little to no down payment and a team that's on your side every step of the way. Even if you're just starting to explore what's possible, they're here to help you take the next step. If your household earns between $55,000 and $90,000 a year, you may qualify. Visit MilwaukeeHabitat.org to learn more.
You can't buy a best friend. You can love them, walk them, pet them, and care for them, whether they want you to or not. You can take a picture or 50. You can fly to the moon, travel the world, or just stay in bed. You can't buy a best friend like that, but you can adopt one. There are millions of pets waiting for a best friend just like you. Help us save them all at bestfriends.org.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a United Way. Improving lives so everyone can thrive. Where more people can gain access to health care and nutritious food for their tables. Where more community members can benefit from financial education and get connected to local resources for housing support. And where children are given more chances to reach their full potential. Community is where we find our strength and where we share our hope. United is the way. Visit unitedway.org.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Welcome, Black Truth Nation, inside the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown.
What was that?
Listen. You're going to learn today. That's all I can say. What was that? Bailey. The Truth Talk text lines are open. Things that make you say, okay. You with me, Bailey? Bailey cannot contain herself. Turn your mic on. Bailey. She's having a laugh attack right now. She won't even turn her mic on. But it's okay. Thank you.
Xavier, what's going on with you today? You upset?
With what?
I don't know. I thought we was good with the bumper music. It's slow this morning. Something's going on. Is it because of the topic you said?
No, I'm just chilling today. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
You not know who A$AP Rocky is?
Yeah, I know,
but it wasn't the right fit at the time. Yeah.
It's just going with the flow of the show. It's very slow and somber, and
you feel like it's slow and somber?
Wow.
Yeah. So we're talking about the decay of the Black culture.
Okay.
But you the same one that call them hooligans and the blacks. But now it's a slow and it's a decay. No, bro. We talking about real issues. We talking about real things that are happening. I almost said the word that I know that I can't say, but it's a real thing. And if I have to continue to explain it daily, I will. But it's a real thing that is going on in our community. And some people's lives may be saved because people ended up doing like what Anita Nicole did. She didn't end up taking it to where she could have taken it. And she has admitted that she has a 0 to 100. But she used that. And that's a teaching moment. And that's why I stopped and said, thank you for taking accountability when she was making her point. Mm-hmm. We have to understand when we're talking about solution, that was a solution.
That was.
You're talking about a person who acknowledged, I go from 0 to 100 real quick. But instead of going 0 to 100, this is the solution.
This is
you get what I'm saying?
Here.
I could have done that. She endured it for another 15 minutes.
She sure did.
Before they went on and finally sat down.
Yeah.
And then she took the lesson from it, like, what did you teach your children? You had 4 kids with you. Mm-hmm. So when we're talking about getting to solutions, everybody may not want to be on board, but that's where we need to get.
Right.
We need to be able to get to where, because there's a lot of people that's 0 to 100.
Right.
And it would have been a whole lot of concrete moving out there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't have waited.
Not at all.
They'd have got up and it would have been like just like Walgreens on Brady Street.
Yeah. Oh, that part.
You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely.
And nobody else gonna sit down. What? They did what? You know what I'm saying? Like, no. So I'm firm on, and I ain't got no problem with trying to get people to give us solutions, regardless of how people say, well, what is this? What is that? I've heard some solutions being brought up. I've heard some people agree that, yes, they think that the children in the juvenile detention center is getting, it's too lenient.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're being too lenient on it.
Uh-huh.
And that's not saying we want all of the kids in the world locked up, but we got some habitual teens out here that don't want to listen to any authority. Yes. And we need to talk about that. And we need to talk about what are the other solutions there. You don't want to see them locked up. What else do you want them to do? Because the teachers, they can't lock them up, but they got to damn sure enough deal with the ones that come in.
Right.
You know, they can try to teach you to read, but if you up there cussing them out and saying, I ain't doing this, I ain't doing that, you can't put your hands on them. Yeah. So what are the other solutions?
Yes.
The PWKs need to get involved just like parents are involved.
Yeah.
Those are things that are solutions. And if you don't, then don't expect anything different.
Yes.
And that's where I'm going. Like, so to me, it's all about being solution-based.
Yeah.
And if that sounds slow and low, like A$AP Rocky, no, I don't choose that. Again, we need to be able to talk up-tempo about what we're dealing with in our community and in our society. These are not fictitious things that we're talking about. These are things that are happening, and we're asking, what are some other things? Because there's a lot of people who are trying to do things to change the narrative in our community. So wake up some of our people who are just being repetitious with the same stuff.
Yes.
We can't act like we don't see reports that come in daily of how many people were shot the night before.
That part.
How many people died from violent incidents? How many people are dying from domestic violence?
Well, I mean, we could ignore it.
Right.
But what's that going to do?
Right. That ain't going to help. Or we'll act like it didn't happen. No, it's happening.
Absolutely happening.
And in order for you and other people to not have to try to think about, damn, I might need to move out of my community, let's try to heal the damn community, just like Brother Ajumu Butler, like heal the hood.
Yeah.
Let's try to heal the communities that we're in, because we weren't always like this, and we've always had things that were set against us.
Now let's catch this. If we don't talk about it, there ain't no way in the world that we're going to be able to change it, heal it, or do anything to it.
You got to learn the problem first. You got to be able to put the problem out there. What is the problem? Now let's talk about some of the solutions. I talk about it daily, and I will continue. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, I'd love to be able to talk about Pleasantville every goddamn day. But unfortunately, it's not. Unfortunately, I'll end up hearing about one of my teammates that ended up, Brother James Causey with the Journal Sentinel. Mm-hmm. Somebody stole his car. As much great work as he does. Emmy Award winning, Gannett Award winning, all of that. Bring it out and doing articles and editorials on some of the things and some things that could help change that situation.
And he go out and
somebody steal his car.
I mean,
because people don't give a damn.
Your car is your piece of the rock.
Right.
That is your opportunity to help you get where you need to go in order to make a paycheck, make some money to make your life better.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody stole your car.
That part.
That
part. So
go
ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Off the True Talk text line, Aramar said, "Homer blow for sheriff, mayor, city council, Congress, etc." I never hear Milwaukee city officials, politicians say half of the things that you say. Craig Taylor said, "Some kids and parents, unfortunately, ain't looking or want solutions. They happy to continue in ignorance, comfortable in low vibrational mindsets." Yeah, you're right about that, Craig.
And it's sad that is the truth.
Yes.
It's sad. Mm-hmm. So, but it's like, how do we get away from that? So, and we're the ones, because whether you are a citizen, a model citizen, and all of that, the things that are going on with this minority group of people that just don't want to get it right. And when I'm saying minority, I ain't just talking about like just in the term black people.
Right.
I'm saying it's a minority group of criminals out here in our community that are making it difficult, where you got parents and grandparents that don't want to leave the house.
Yeah.
You've got other children that are afraid to go outside and play because they say, Mama, I don't want to get shot.
Yeah.
You know, 2 of my classmates are dead because they got shot.
Yeah.
And one was in their house and they got shot. So I'm scared.
Yeah.
We don't want them to have to continue to live like
Not
that.
at all.
So how do we get around that? If some people got to be removed from our communities, then they need to be removed.
Gotta go.
They need to be removed.
Yes.
So, you know, we can pacify it and, you know, sit and act like, but, you know, no. So, and people need to hear it.
Yes.
It needs to be put in our face how bad the situation is.
Exactly.
There are rules being changed. There are laws being made.
Yes.
Because we're not correcting some of the issues. And I'm just telling you, coming from poverty my damn self, you can't tell me that just because I came from poverty, I had to let poverty run my life. I didn't.
Nope.
We knew how important and how good it was when we came together as a community.
Right.
We were poor, but we didn't have to go hungry.
Yeah, that part.
Because somebody down the street had something.
Yeah.
Some burger. Here's some burgers.
Yeah.
How many of y'all? Here's 5 burger patties.
Yeah.
Here's some ground beef.
Yeah.
Here's some bread. Here's some ketchup, some mustard. You feel what I'm saying? All the things that you need.
Yeah.
You ain't got no food? Here, I'm going to let you get this. I got some greens in the freezer. And I'm going to send the bag down there so you can cook and make sure that the kids eat.
Yeah.
So we wasn't going hungry like that, like how now some people act like, we all hungry. Well, y'all showing a whole lot of damn money.
Yeah.
Get it from your damn sons then. You ain't got no money. They cutting your EBT. But yet you got a son or a daughter and nephews and nieces that are on social media in your house.
In your house.
Making TikTok videos and Instagram videos showing all this damn money and illegal weapons. But you want to talk about what the system ain't doing for you. If you don't miss me with that. All right, time to take a break. I'm just saying to kind of, set me off.
We want to hear from you too, Truth Nation. 833-212-1017. You can also hit us up on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
call or text us 833-212-1017 or hit us up on YouTube. We need to hear from you.
Absolutely. So and just understand, we still want up tempo, no matter what kind of situation or subject that we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? It is still in the morning. So just make it, just keep us up tempo. Moral of the story, we got to take care of these bills and we'll be black.
Don't touch that dial. Truth in the Morning will be right back on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Don't let summer pass you by. Turn it all the way up at Summerfest. The music, the moments, the memories you'll replay all year long. Summerfest, presented by American Family Insurance. June 18th through 20th, June 25th through 27th, and July 2nd through 4th. Your soundtrack to summer starts here. Get tickets now at summerfest.com.
I walk on the shoulders of giants who have come before me. I am ASAP and Maya Angelou. I am Marva Collins and Frederick Douglass. From A to Z, I celebrate, emulate, and commemorate their example.
This is part of the Declaration of Excellence Milwaukee College Prep Scholars recite, not just during Black History Month, but each and every morning, because our students don't just honor history, they're determined to shape it. Enroll your scholar at MilwaukeeCollegePrep.com.
Are people around me safe when I vape? Science does not support that belief. Exhaled vape emissions linger in the air, affecting indoor air quality and bystanders in the same space through secondhand exposure. Vaping emissions can also accumulate on clothes, hair, dust, and furniture, leading to exposure risks to bystanders of all ages. And vaping around a pregnant person can lead to serious health impacts on fetal and childhood development. Enough with the puff. Learn more at ul.org/vaping.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds.
Learning new things comes with age.
My mom, she started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Don't act like that. Don't wear that. Don't think that. I've heard everything you tell yourself every time you felt different. And I want you to know that you can be vulnerable and powerful. That taking care of your mind is taking care of everyone you love and who loves you. Love your mind. Find mental health resources at loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Welcome, Black Truth Nation. We're going straight to the Truth Talk text line. Sheila, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. You hear the topic. What's your truth?
Good morning. I just really wanted to touch base on the previous discussions about, our community and how people got to start taking accountability for themselves and their children. Me personally, just like most of us Black people, we come from poverty. I was once in poverty. I had my child when I got pregnant at 20, had my daughter at 21 years old. Her father was killed in gun violence. She was 2 years old when her father passed away. And I was a single mom, raising my daughter until I met the man I'm with now. We've been together since she was 2 years old. And I literally started out, I was on welfare, okay? I was on welfare. Not proud of it, but I did. I stayed on welfare for maybe a year and a half. And those people, the way that they ran it, I just knew it wasn't for me. I left that job, got me a cleaning job, making $8.25 an hour. Do you hear me? I worked that job till I couldn't work it no more, until I got a better one and a better one. Right now, I am a truck driver. I'm a woman and I'm a truck driver.
There you go.
And I'm doing very well for myself. My daughter is in nursing school. She's doing very well for herself. She's not pregnant. She's not a statistic. We are not statistic, and you got to stop feeling sorry for yourself. You can do and be whatever you want to be in this world.
Yeah.
We have to stop making excuses for ourselves and our children. You have to wake up and want to do better and be better.
Yeah.
We all have opportunity in this world. We all have decisions. We all have the same 24 hours. Use yours wisely.
Yes.
I get so tired of looking at the news and seeing our kids and our Black people just out here destructing, self-destruct. It's so depressing and it's heartbreaking sometimes. I really hate to see that. And we got to stop blaming them other folks for our own problems. We have that we bring it on ourselves. We bring it on ourselves, and we got to start holding ourselves accountable, Black people. We have to. Grab your children and love on these babies and show them the way. And if you don't know the way, you ask somebody to show you the way. You ask somebody to help show you the way. I didn't know the way, but I asked plenty questions.
There you
I
go.
read books. I asked questions to people who are smarter than me, who are ahead of me. I ask questions that open your mouth. You on social media, they got so many things and videos out here to teach you how to learn money. I'm investing money now. I didn't know nothing about brokerage accounts or Roth RIAs. I know all about all that stuff now because I open my mind and I talk to people who are ahead of me and who are smarter than me. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's right.
Nothing wrong.
That's right. That's real.
So
tough.
I just hope, I just hope I can reach out to somebody out there and listen and just.
Oh,
man,
you have.
You
have, and you are. And your call, in my opinion, is exactly what I'm talking about, and I stand on. Solutions.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, look, you're talking about somebody who came from poverty, but I didn't let poverty overtake my life like that.
Right.
We still ended up, we knew how to have support systems. We knew that if we couldn't rely on our immediate family, we still had other people that we could rely on and not kick them to the curb when they're trying to help you.
Yes.
And just because they're going to hold you accountable, don't get angry and be like, what? You want me to be accountable?
Yes.
Exactly.
That's what's going to get you through life.
Yes.
Yep. You have to be held accountable. You have to be able to take constructive criticism.
Correct.
Yes.
You have to be able to do that because you would not grow without it. We all have to be able to take that. In order for you to grow, you have to be able to hold yourself accountable, and you have to be able to take constructive criticism. And it's not down talking you.
That's right.
Somebody who knows more than you and who's ahead of you. Listen. Just listen. They can take you places that you can't take yourself.
That's right.
You have to humble yourself and be able to listen.
Yes, exactly.
Not everything is an attack on your life. Not everything is an attack. I used to have that mindset too. But I'm going to tell you right now, you would never get nowhere with that mindset.
Hello.
You would never get anywhere in life with that. So you have to be able to humble yourself and listen.
Yes.
And listen. And you have to be willing to put in the work because nobody's coming to save you. That's right. Another thing we got to get out our head. Nobody owes you anything, and nobody is coming to save you.
Exactly.
Nobody. You have to be able to put in the work. Yeah, people will assist you. They will tell you everything you need to know, but nobody's going to hold your hand for you.
That's right.
Nobody's going to do that.
That's right.
You have to put in the work.
Yes.
We all do.
Yeah.
Nobody is coming to save us. Nobody.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
So I just hope and pray that, I reached a few people and, God bless, and I appreciate you guys for speaking out to the community and, just being positive figures for our people because we definitely need more people like that.
Yeah.
And
I appreciate y'all.
And thank you, Sheila, for not giving in to what the system would put into place to make you have to give up.
Exactly.
No, you was like, you know what? I know how to maneuver. We are smart. We are intelligent. We can maneuver around.
Yeah.
We'll get through.
Exactly.
And so I'm proud of you.
Exactly.
And I love you and I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Thanks for your
Love
call.
y'all too. Y'all have a great day.
Yeah.
God bless.
You too.
And let me just
That was a perfect call.
That was a perfect call.
Yeah.
Because you know what? There will be people in your life that come to help you. They might show you the way. This is what you need to do. This is how you do it. Okay. Ideally, those people would be your parents, but that's not always the case. We're talking about if nobody shows you, if your family doesn't show you, then, there are people you can talk to. There are people that will come along that can help you. But you have to be willing and ready to receive the information. Even if you don't, you will learn things that you never knew. You'll also learn, especially if you're someone that's coming up through poverty or has been, a recipient of, welfare or, some type of assistance, you'll find out the freedoms that you are allowed that come into your life when you paying your own bills.
That's right.
You ain't got to have nobody else's money.
That's it.
And guess what? That's when nobody can tell you what you can do with your money.
That's why I say,
right?
just
nobody
like
can tell you.
Supporting each other. If we support each other, we don't need. Yeah. We didn't have, but we had. We were poor, but we were rich.
Exactly.
And that's just the reality of it. We have always learned how, because we know that there's a system in place that wants to keep us down, don't want us to have equality.
Yeah.
This is why when Satan received another term, DEI was taken out and all of those kind of things. So we already know.
Yes.
But we were able to, and they hate the resilience of black people.
That part.
In my opinion.
That part.
They hate the resilience.
Yes.
And they like, how did these people work around this?
Yes.
We put this all in place to make them all fail, to make them all crumble. But in the words, still I rise.
God is good all the time.
Still I rise. And they can't figure that out.
Mm-mm. They don't understand it, but we know.
That's right.
We know.
And we have to understand that's why it's important that we stop killing each other. We stop shooting each other. There's some people that could have helped you that are no longer here or now are not able to do what they were gifted to do because now you got them as a wounded warrior.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, It's not cool. And when we understand how important it is, and when we understand how important it is to when you see the teachers of color that are in MPS and other school systems, they'd be like, you know what? You didn't have to take this. And I'm not going to sit here and continue to take out just because my mother or my father didn't do right and got me out here thinking it's all good.
Right.
Nope. You're telling me right. I ain't never had nobody tell me right in my life.
Yep.
I've been told, like, figure it out.
Yeah. Well, and sometimes you do have to figure it out.
Yes.
And see, and that could be
Harder
the
to
good
give.
part.
Yep.
Yeah, that could be the good part for you.
What you got, Bailey?
I just want to encourage everybody. You know, I know it's raining outside, and it's this and that, and we were talking a little bit about a down subject today, but listen, trust God, do good, and be the sunshine in somebody's life today. And guess what? Some good will happen for you.
Up next, the award-winning Truth with Sherwin Hughes from 9 to noon, followed by Lunch Break with Ray Nitty and maybe Shannon from noon to 1, followed by The Grapevine with Manan Sabir from 1 to 4, and tapping in and taking us out is Jazz Tyler with Tap In from 4 to 7 p.m. The Truth, 101.7 FM, Milwaukee Black Media. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Love you, babes. Talk to my agent. We up out of here. Peace.